What is up, everybody? I'm Matt. Welcome to the morning show. Wind's blowing pretty good this morning. Well, I say it's blowing pretty good. It is. It's not too rough. You can see behind me. I'm on the west end, and it's a northwest wind. So it's hitting the lake kind of cross size. So there's not much for waves, but it's blowing pretty good. It's chilly. High 30s, I think it was this morning when I left. I left my dock at 6 in the dark. And had my first walleye by about 6:15. Throwing swim baits. I'm out here in 15, 16 foot of water. Nothing fancy. I'm just slow dragging. I got 48 degrees on the surface out here. Today, 48.2. Yesterday, I did fish yesterday afternoon for about an hour and a half. I was very fortunate, very lucky. I got my partner Chuck out, and I got our lawyer JP out. And then we went home back to my place, and our wives joined us, and we had a Walleye Fest meeting. And I'm giddy with excitement to start telling you guys everything. Once it's ready and fully functional, my testers, I'll be in touch with you. I've said that before, but these things take time, and we have to build this app to a certain level before we can even test it. As a matter of fact, that first walleye I caught this morning was the first fish I've ever tested and entered into the app. So that was pretty cool. That's a big deal. When you go from nothing to building something, that's a big deal. And I'm so proud and excited for what the future holds for Walleye Fest and everything that we're doing. And I truly believe, I know I've kind of said this before, I truly believe that I've come up with something for everyone. And that's my goal. My goal is to not leave any group within our group unrepresented. My plan is to be able to bring everybody into the fold. There's one. My goal is to bring everybody into the fold. Big old pickerel. Hold tight. Pickerel. Let's get a weight or a measurement on him real quick. "24 inches. That was fun. So this little bait, we got this new the other day. That is a Berkeley power bait in their natural perch pattern with a Northland V head, that V-shaped head of theirs, which with kind of the walleye eye I like a lot. So anyway, it was fun. A little bit of fishy interruption. Fishes interruptus. So again, back to Walleye Fest. I'm not good at keeping secrets, and I'm bursting at the seams to tell and show everybody what's going on. It's going to be awesome. It's already awesome, and I think everybody's going to enjoy it. Again, I think I've really come up with a viable idea for everybody, whether you're a tournament fisherman or not. Whether you're just a regular guy that goes out fishing for fun, I've got something for you as well, and I'm super duper excited. Last night I did. It's funny. I didn't really even watch it. The Dolphins were on Monday night, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't give them much of a chance to beat the Rams at home, so I was only moderately paying attention. And I think at one point before I fell asleep, maybe it was 10-0 Dolphins. They ended up winning. I'm not going to go and start saying I think we could make a playoff run or nothing. Now, maybe if we'd have beat Buffalo last week and then beat the Rams this week and put back-to-back wins together and had a little momentum, maybe, and I've got to look at the standings. I don't know if they're mathematically eliminated yet or not. There's a lot of football. We're only halfway through the season. Boy, I would love to see my Dolphins put on a run. I didn't watch the highlights yet from last night. I will. Hopefully Tua is able to utilize some of these real incredible weapons he's got. We'll see. I don't want to take up too much time, but my Dolphins won last night. I don't get to say that very often. I believe tonight, and I haven't looked at the schedule, I've got to print one out. I believe that there's an SU game tonight, a basketball game. And I'm not sure yet who. I haven't looked to see who SU football is playing this weekend. But we need to get that train back on the right tracks, that's for sure. SU football, I don't want to see them live to the end of the season. I really would like to see them go strong to the end and see what happens. I mean, they're 3 losses, so obviously they're out of any of the 12-team playoff. I don't know if we were ever really. We'd have probably had to win out. We'd have probably had to go undefeated to even have a sniff at the playoff. So we're not in the playoff. We will be in a bowl game somewhere. And if they win 3-4 more games the rest of the season, they'll be in a much better bowl than if they end up, 6 or 7 wins. I can tell it's cold this morning. My nose is running. I'll also tell you that this Cold Snap, this CS1 suit from Cold Snap Outdoors, it's incredible. I mean, the wind blocking ability alone is double what my striker suit was. And I spend my life with my back to the wind when I'm drifting, and normally you can feel that cold if I was wearing my striker suit. I'd feel that cold all across my back, especially on my shoulder blades. Where the material is really tight on your shoulders. This is heavier, and the wind block is incredible. Now, this is an all-season suit. This comes with zip-in out liner, top and bottom. I haven't even put them in yet. It hasn't been that cold. I'm warm now. It's 35, 40 degrees with a 15-mile-an-hour wind at my back. So I assume that when ice season comes and you zip in those liners, or for me, when real late season open water comes, I'm going to be snug as a bug in a rug. So far, everything I've found about it, everything I've liked. I mean, I've been wearing it now for almost a month. Daily. I guided with it last week. It's got big pockets. I was able to carry all my fly boxes and my terminal tackle without having to carry a pack. And it was so comfortable. And it's the right length. It's just below your waistline, right about the top of your jeans pockets. So that makes it. That's that in between. It's not the real long parka, and it's not a shorty wading jacket. I thought it was perfect length. go a couple more casts here, then I'm gonna get moving. I gotta get to the job today. I'm starting a new one in Sylvan Beach. Excited to be out there. For a friend of the channel, I appreciate you, Mike. And my schedule after this isn't open, but there are some holes through the winter if you have projects you want done inside, from painting, remodeling, kitchen, bathrooms, you name it. So it's 2 walleyes and a pickerel today. Not bad for 90 minutes. All right, I think I'm getting out of here. Go have some breakfast and get to work. All right, love you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday. Keep your tip up.